like to move it. All girls all over the world. Original King Julian for the casement. I love how all the girls move their body. And when you move your body, you move it nice and sweet and sassy. Alright? Woman, you're cute and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on model. Woman, you're cute and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on model. Woman, physically fit, physically fit, physically fit. Woman, physically fit, physically fit. Woman, nice, sweet, fantastic. Mix your body out to the big tight and woman and nice.
All right, everybody. It's so good to see you guys. All right, come on. Tag your friends. Let's get them on. We want a big crowd on here tonight. We got some great stuff coming up for you. And remember, always StreamYard permission so that they can know who's on here with us tonight. Because, on Facebook, it will show who you are, but on StreamYard, where we see your chat, it doesn't tell us who it is. So we really need to know who's on. In the comments right now, go ahead and let us know you're on. Tell us who you are, where you're from. All right, we're looking forward to that. It's Julie. Who else is getting on with us tonight? I know we weren't even here last week where we had our event, our opportunity, our guest event, appreciation event. We welcomed a new consultant, Julie, in fact, welcomed a new consultant on it, which is awesome, which is why you always want to take a dig into things like that. Any of the great events that are going on here with our leaders and teams and all of that stuff, those are things you want to be sure that you are taking advantage of. So good evening, everybody. Once again, go ahead and tag your friends. Tell them to get on over here. I'm making a little comment over here real quick. There we go. And yeah, let's get everybody on here tonight, okay? Because our goal, we want to get on up to like where we've got 40, 50 people on every single Monday night, because this is a chance for you to get some great training and learn some great things. So we're really looking forward to some fantastic activity coming out of all of this tonight. We've got some great training for you as well. Reminder that we are on YouTube at our youtube.com/@hooray_sales. So if you have friends that are not on Facebook, someone that may be a team member, maybe someone you've been wanting to learn a little bit more about Tupperware, the support that you get, the opportunities that it presents you, go ahead and send them a message, tell them to go check it out on that site there as well. All right, so let me pull up my slides here real quick and add that to the stream. There we go. And as always, I want to start tonight by having you tell me something good. That's right, guys. Go ahead, shout out time. Tell us about something that great is going on in your business. I know Julie just had a new recruit who dated a new party today, who hit submit today, who made sure that they got their samples before they end today. All of those are exciting reasons why we are here, and we want to celebrate you for the great job that you are doing. So go ahead in the comments, let us know what you are excited about, what great things are going on in your business right now as well. I see some folks tagging their friends, and I see some more folks watching. So that's great, because it's always good to have a big crowd on here with us, right? So tell us something good in the comments. John and Joe had a lady asked to do a catalog party, which is awesome. We're always looking for those great things that people are doing. So be sure to keep commenting in there. Tell us a little bit about what you are doing that you are excited about in your business. All right. Somebody's going to ask someone to be a recruit. That's awesome. Brandy's going to ask someone. That's awesome. Way to go. Way to go. That is super exciting. It's always great to share this opportunity with other people, right? Okay. So guys, I'm going to start us with our quote today. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't ask the question, The answer is always no. And if you don't step forward, you're always in the same place. So, right now, guys, I want you to get excited about opening your mouth and asking, because if you don't ask, the answer is no. You've got a 50-50 chance if you do ask that somebody's going to say yes. So, ask that question so you get that possibility of a yes. Also, always, always, always take that step, even if you're worried that you might fail, even if you're worried that you don't know what you're doing, do it anyway, because that's the way we grow, is we take that step. And you just have to set your sights on what you want and go after it by asking and taking those steps, because that's really what it's all about tonight, for us to take steps on things that we haven't tried before. So, first thing I want to talk to you about tonight is parties, because parties are the lifeline of our business. They are the way that everything happens in our business. And there are so many different ways to do parties. I mean, Donna Joe was just saying that she booked a catalog party. And you know what? That is one way to do it, because people can take a catalog to work, pass it around, get some orders, give you the orders, and then you place the orders. We have so many options today versus when I first started, when basically we did in-home parties and that was it. Or we did catalog parties, which they really frowned on us. And maybe just sometimes we would do an office party at someone's work. We'd go in to their office on their lunch hour, before work, after work, we'd do a quick demo, and people would place their orders that way. Today, you have texting parties, you have messenger parties, you have Facebook parties, you have Zoom parties, you have parties that you can do in person. You can have parties that you can do by catalog. You can have parties that are kind of hybrids, where you can be doing a Facebook party and do a Zoom or go live in your party. There's just lots and lots of different options. And so right now I put on the screen some options of different kinds of parties. And I want you to kind of, in the comments, tell me which of these have you tried. Like, so I've done a Facebook party, I've done a messenger party. Tell us which ones you've done, okay? And then I want you to look at this, and I want you to pick something that you've never done before. And I want you to take that step of trying something you've never done before, right? That's just like we started. You got to think bigger. You got to think about things you haven't done. Think about that. Ask someone and take that step to do something outside your comfort zone, to do something new. So these are really important things to do, just to step outside and try these new things. So now in the comments, I want you to post, I'm going to give this kind of party a try. I'm going to work on booking a messenger party. I'm going to work on doing a theme party. I'm going to work on doing an in-home party, a cooking class, something that you've never done. Go ahead and put that in there, because see, once we make a commitment, we're on the way to making things happen. So I want to talk to you a little bit about theme parties, because this is kind of fun, because no matter what kind of party you do, whether it's an in-home party, whether it's a Facebook party, whether it's a Zoom, whether it's a messenger, whether it's a text, you can do it as a theme party. So what is a theme party? It's just really a way to start a conversation, like make something a little fun. And here's a really great meme to use just to kind of get it started. Okay, so you can make your own. I'm going to post this one for you guys in the group a little bit later, once we finish tonight. But basically what you do, if you'll see there, it has like, which are you? And it's got 4 different options. So you could pick some of these different themes I'm going to talk to you about tonight, and you could put those on your image. And then you can say, which day of the week is your favorite? You have them pick a date, and then list 6 of your friends. Okay, because what they have right there is the starting invitation list for a party. They have the theme that they picked. Maybe it's burritos. Maybe it's Taco Tuesday. You might have a wind down Wednesday, or whatever it is you want to put on there. And you have a potential date. They prefer Tuesdays. So that way, when you reach out to them, you can say, hey, you've got 6 people you can invite on Tuesday to a Babes in Burrito party. Let's go ahead and get you down. And that way I can give you a free gift. And so this is something that makes it really easy for you to get them started. So these are some ideas of some themes that you can do. There are so many more than these. And if you've never heard of doing theme parties and you're not real sure what they're all about or what even any of these are, basically it just means you name it, you name your party, and then you do a recipe that maybe relates to it, or you share a recipe. Even if you don't demo it yourself, you can share that recipe. You can build it around something that you enjoy. When I was brand new in Tupperware, I was a terrible demonstrator. I was terribly nervous in front of people, but I love to cook. So what I would do is I would pretend that I was in my kitchen, because we did everything in home back those days. So I would pretend that I was in my kitchen, and I was pretend that I was making a recipe. I wasn't cooking at all. I was just pretending. So I'd say, tonight we're going to make peach cobblers. And I went to the um, farmer's market and got some fresh peaches. And then I peeled those peaches, and I had more than I needed. So I put some in my freezer containers here. And then I took the others and I put them in this bowl over here. And I added some sugar, and I went and got my canisters out and I got some sugar. And then I mixed that together. And then I added some flour and butter. And I just basically talked myself through what I would do and pretended like I was doing it using my products. So I didn't even have to really look at the people. I just kind of did it. And then that was my demo. And so it was a peach cobbler party. So, see, a theme party is just something fun. A spa day, you can have them make their own like exfoliant for their hands or foot soak. And there's lots of recipes out there you can get. You can teach them how to do it. They can use their Tupperware to do it. So it's fun. You can do one where you whip up stuff to put on their faces, and whether you're doing it in person or you're just showing them how to do it, it's still the same. And of course, you would use your Tupperware products to do that. Babes in burritos, it's just a ladies' night, and you're going to teach them how to make some burritos, a burrito bowl. We have a great recipe that you can do in the stack cooker for a burrito bowl, a chicken burrito bowl. Beach blanket bingo, that's always fun. And that's one that you can do virtual as well. They can either snap a picture of their beach blanket. You can do it as a Zoom. They can hold it up. You can do it in person. They get points for their beach blanket if it has stripes on it, if it has stars on it, if it has fish on it, if it has a name on it of a place or a place on it. And then you can play a game of bingo using different, kind of a bingo where you have different ocean theme things, and they pick 5, and you just call out different names, and whoever gets 5 of them is the winner. And in the midst of that, you're talking about the products that you would take with you to the beach to make it so much easier. Mystery host banana party, you can have them do a best dressed banana. You take a real banana and you decorate it, and you judge who's got the best looking banana. Give them some recipes for banana muffins or banana splits or banana split dessert, and that's how you tie it all together. Muffins and mimosas is a morning, like a brunch party. You've got salsa and margaritas is great in the evenings. You've got a tea party using our cold brew carafe to do specialty teas. You've got coffee time where you can use the cold brew to do coffee. You've got meal prep magic where you show them how to put things together. And you can also tie in your FridgeSmart. A driveway party, everybody brings their lawn chair and you have a party in somebody's driveway. A backyard barbecue, you have it out in the backyard. Maybe you do a couples party. They make hamburgers and cook things on the grill, and you talk about our Tupperware products that are great for that. We've got Stars and Stripes. The 4th of July is coming up. You can make a little dessert that's red, white, and blue. Tailgate party, you can do this somewhere where you just open up the tailgate of your car and you have your stuff in the tailgate of the car. That's an instant party, can be done anywhere. Our pool party, just sit out in the backyard. Even if you don't have a big pool, use one of the inflatable pools, blow it up, put some water in it, put some tiny treasures in it. They try to fish for them with their toes. And Wind Down Wednesday. And of course, that's also one that can be done virtual. Everybody brings their glass and their bottle of wine, and you talk about Tupperware and you show them all the great products. So all of these are adaptable tips, and these are by far not all of the different themes that are available to you. These are just some fun ones to think about for the summer. So I want you to think about, which of these are you going to try, right? Which of these theme parties is the one that you're going to pick out to use for yourself and to give it a try. Okay. So just a couple of things to think about. Choose the theme that you want to work with. Have fun with it. Create some fun pictures, some engagement posts. You can ask them, do they want chicken burritos or do they want steak burritos? You can do it like with red or white wine, whatever it is you want to do. You put it out there for them. They, to get that interaction with it. You my light is so bright I can't hardly see. You can decorate your backdrop. You can use a backdrop with you if you're doing it live. You can, if you're doing it in person, you can decorate your table with it. You can dress in costumes. What? Yeah, you can dress in costumes, go live in your party and have some fun with it. So just, it's really another way to do something fun, to have a party that gets people excited and involved, and it makes people want to book a party because it's not the same old, same old. You see, sometimes, guys, to get people to respond to you, you have to stand out in the crowd. So if everybody else is over here going, wah, 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 party, and you're over here going, whoop de doo, party, guess who's going to get the response? Guess who's going to get the action? Guess who's going to get the yes? Woo woo, that's you. So let's make sure that this week we are all getting yeses with that. And of course, one of the other great things that we have going on is something that we are putting together to help you, and that's our keynote. We had our first one in May. We learned a few things from it. We've improved. It's going to be even better. It's this Thursday night. And of course, you're going to want to make sure that you are inviting lots and lots of people. But I want to challenge you not to just call a couple of people or message a couple of people and say, hey, you want to come to our keynote? Make it fun, make it exciting, and say, oh my gosh, have I got an opportunity for you? We're doing something really fun on Thursday night. It's a keynote. And when you invite, we can make this into a party for you. You're going to invite 5 or more of your friends. We're going to set it up in a chat and Messenger. We're going to set it up in a group. And then we'll show them some stuff. And then they get to come on to keynote. They're going to learn some recipes, and they're going to get to play for games. Now for prizes, play games for prizes. So this is, so it's kind of like, instead of just inviting a few people, instead invite a few people to invite people, because that's going to maximize how many people. And that's going to actually mean that you have not just the one party of people that you've invited yourself, but you've actually got 3, 4, 5 people who are hosting their own and each inviting people. So that could mean you could have 20, 25, 30 people on. Everybody that's on gets to play. You get to play if you have guests on. Okay, so you got to get a guest on to get to play. But when your guests go ahead and order before the night of the keynote, then they get to play for bigger gifts. And we've got some great lineup of recipes planned and some great prizes. I've already pulled another box of prizes to give away, so you are not going to want to miss out on that. The link for the Google form is on the Hooray group. So be sure it's pinned at the top. Be sure to grab that and get registered. We are not going to extend the registration this time. Last time it got extended a little bit later. They must be registered by noon on Thursday to get to play in the keynote. So be sure you're getting your folks registered today, and making sure that they're there and working on it. All right. So right now I have a friend here that's going to talk to you about something. So all of these great ideas of parties that we just shared with you, and I want to know, what's your favorite theme party that you're going to do? I want you to go ahead and put that in the comments. All these different theme parties we've been talking about, which one really spoke to you? All right. Which one was the one that you really, really liked and are going to try to do? But I also want to ask you something. I want to ask you, how many of you have ever had a customer that maybe has special dietary restrictions? Well, Tupperware can be the answer. And I have someone that's going to share something that she just discovered. It just was a mind-blowing sort of thing. And she's doing such a great job dating parties. So guys, here we go. I want to introduce you to our amazing director, Karen Edwards, up in Connecticut. Wolcott, right? Is that say it right?
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm actually really excited to be here tonight because I got together with a very good friend of mine that I haven't seen in quite a while. She is down in college down in Virginia, and she has a serious gluten allergy. Very, very serious, as a lot of people nowadays do have a lot of food allergies and gluten allergies. And I have some mind-blowing things for you. So just kind of a quick little story. I'll try to make it short. but she was down in college, and now the new thing that is out now is biodegradable everything, biodegradable containers and paper plates and all these fancy smancy stuff. And you could look on Amazon. You could find it all on Amazon as well, because people are sick of filling up the landfill with plastic, right? So people are switching over to these biodegradable items. And her school actually switched over to biodegradable plates. So the school thought like, okay, this is great. They got a deal on it and it's biodegradable. It's going to help save the environment. Well, she ordered some food and she started eating whatever she ordered. And she was really, really hungry that day. And all of a sudden she started feeling a little funky, but she knew what she ordered was safe for her to eat. So she just kept eating because she was really hungry. The next day she got super, super sick. Come to find out, she did a lot of investigating to figure out what it was, because she is very careful with what she eats and she knows what she needs to stay away from. And come to find out, the paper plates that the school got that are biodegradable, that's supposed to be so safe for the environment, well, in turn actually made her very sick, because all of those things were made with wheat. Like, honestly, who would have thought a paper plate would be made with wheat? So because of cross contamination, the food on the plate that was made with wheat, it essentially made her very sick. Okay, so now the reason why I'm telling you this story is because now she's in a store down south, and she should have just called me, but that's a different story. So anyways, she's down south in a very popular store, and she sees this great container, and she's like, oh my God, this is perfect for what she needed. It was going to fit her needs completely. She checked on it. The package just said BPA free. And in the corner, she noticed biodegradable. So because she noticed biodegradable, she flipped it over and she's reading it now because she knows the plates made her the plates made her sick. Come to find out, those containers are actually made with wheat. So that being said, who would have thought another solution to people's problems is Tupperware, because we are gluten-free. We could actually say we're gluten-free to a lot of customers, because there are a lot of customers out there, a lot of people in the population have a gluten allergy, and they're buying these containers not in paper plates, not even realizing. So I think it is our job to start educating all of our customers and educating the public. Go on, and not just your VIP page, but go on your business page and start talking about that, to let them know that people need to be mindful, because they might be buying a container that essentially is going to make them sick because it's made out of wheat. So I found that fun fact out on Friday, and I wanted to make sure I shared it with everybody, because again, that to me is mind blowing. And who would have ever thought that a container would make you sick because it was made out of wheat, all because it was biodegradable? So and of course, we always say that our containers last forever, so they're not going to fill the landfills anyway. They don't have to worry about that with Tupperware, because our Tupperware lasts forever. It's good quality and it withstands generations. So again, the solution to everybody is buying Tupperware versus these other containers that are supposed to be biodegradable. So that's my lesson for today.
Karen, you wouldn't believe all these people are going, oh my gosh, I didn't know this. This is so
I had no idea. Who knew?
I know. I didn't either. I didn't know it either. I know, because I used to have in the studio, we used to have these biodegradable, like biodegradable spoons, and they were made out of like cornstarch. I don't know if they had wheat or not, but I know they had cornstarch in them. But over time they break down really fast.
Yeah.
And they're not, and you're still spending money that you're having to replace. This is what's great about Tupperware. We've got utensils that they can reuse. We've got the straws they can reuse. We've got the containers that they can reuse. We want to be we want to be at the forefront of helping people live healthier lives. So, Karen, thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
And we'll look forward to hearing more stuff from you because you've always got such great tips and ideas. So thanks, Karen. Everybody give Karen a lot of love.
Bye, everyone.
All right, guys. So I want to come back over here to you just real quick and go on because, we have a great product right now that is on special and is our FridgeSmart. And I'm hoping that you are talking up what FridgeSmart can do because, just putting pictures out like this, our FridgeSmart test, 22 days. This is what your strawberries look like if they're in FridgeSmart. This is what your strawberries look like if they're not in FridgeSmart. These are the things that tell the story. And just like what Karen was saying, we're about giving people solutions to living healthier, to being able to save money, to be able to save time. We want to hit all those why we are the best, not the rest, as we go forward with them as well. And of course, we've got this great special right now, which is better than a BOGO because you get not one, but two of our 4-piece sets. And at $99, which is less than the price of one, that also qualifies them for that incredible handy spiralizer. And so, guys, one of the key things about this is that you've got to get out there and you've got to talk about it. You've got to show, the catalog lays it out real nicely. The brochure lays it out nicely and it gives you a recipe. But the key is going to be you. Because if you're not talking about it, if you're not demonstrating it, if you're not showing real life examples of what it can do, you're missing the boat. And because maybe some of you are new and you're not sure exactly what to say about it, why our FridgeSmart works so well, why they are the best on the market, I have a pro here to talk to you tonight. She is our 5-star director, Michelle Davis, and she is going to talk to you guys all about FridgeSmart and what it can do for you. So take it away, Michelle.
Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I am super, super, super excited about our FridgeSmart products. I'm sorry, I'm a little hoarse. Was at the Country Music Festival this week for 4 days, so lots of yelling. But these are by far my number one seller. I believe, Marcia, if I'm right, they're actually Tupperware's number one seller across the board. They did come out about a month after I joined Tupperware. And I have shown them at every single party that I've done. If it's Facebook, if it's in-home, love the product. If people don't know at the end of your demonstration what to get, because some people will just say, I really don't cook a lot anymore. So they kind of avoid that. This is a product 99, if not 100% of people have produce in their homes. So this is an amazing offer. And I wanted to look back and see, but again, she can correct me, but with the free spiralizer thrown in, you've got a $262 value. That's over 60% off. I don't believe we have had that sale at this price point for at least 2 years. That's me thinking back. I think it's been over $100 plus you didn't get a free gift. So we're going to, number one, we need to ask you, are you using these? Because sometimes as a new consultant, and I've even been guilty of this with a certain product. Maybe I'm using other products to microwave cook and I didn't, I used this one, I like this one, and I didn't try this other one. And I didn't know how awesome it was. So number one, it's like the modular mates. You want to make sure that you're using them so that you have the stories. So first, by far, if you don't have them, order a set for yourself. How they work typically is they've kind of over the years, they've progressed. This is our second version of the FridgeSmart containers. And now what's so cool is we actually have the chart on the side. We have low, medium, and high breathers for those of you that have never used them or maybe don't know how to explain to use them. I have the old ones here, so they don't have the QR code on them. But as you know, the new ones do have the QR code. They can zoom in. So if they're not quite certain what that picture is, that'll tell them. There's also a chart that comes with them that lists which vegetables are low, medium, or high breathing vegetables. Now, almost everybody in here has a crisper drawer. I call it a musher drawer because what do? You drag your trash can over, you begin chunking produce, and you do this just a couple weeks after you bought it, if not 5 to 7 days, right? If you haven't used it immediately. So the beauty in the FridgeSmart is they're going to lengthen the life of your produce 2 to 3 times longer than normal. So any of you that have used FridgeSmart, I just want you to throw in the chat how long something you put in these containers, grapes, berries, blueberries, strawberries, whatever it is that you have, how long have you kept them fresh, just as a Tuppermonial? And I actually just posted this on my VIP group, and I did the @everyone so that in the comment section, which is something you can do daily now in your groups, which gives them a notification that you have tagged them in something. And I don't overdo it. You can only do it once a day, but every few times a week, I really want to showcase something, and I want everyone to see this and not miss this special. I posted that, guys, this is the lowest price ever, and I asked them to post their Tuppermonials in there as well. So those of you that haven't used them, I hope you're seeing in the chat that I have kept like berries fresh for 3 to 4 weeks, which is crazy. Back when we were doing lots of salsa parties, we kept cilantro in these for 3 weeks, which was insane for cilantro. You can't even keep it from getting slimy in 3 to 5 days. So we were able to use the same clump of cilantro at party after party after party. So what we have, guys, just to kind of give you a couple little tips on these, the moisture is going to drain to the base of the container so that they're not going to be sitting in their own moisture. Okay. So that's number one. Number two, use your crisper drawer, for something else. It can be used for your cans of Coke or whatever you have down there. But these are easily stackable and wonderful. But your 3 columns, you actually have 4 columns. You have low, medium, and high breathing vegetables. Okay. Some need to be airtight. Some need a little oxygen. Some want a lot of oxygen. And they've done testing at the University of Florida years ago, 25 years ago. Scientists tested fruits and vegetables to see how long they stayed fresh, and they actually created the chart based on that. Now, there is another column over here that has an X above it, and that just means we don't recommend that those products are stored in the refrigerator or in your FridgeSmart, or they're better stored on your countertop. So a quick little reference point that I love to share at my parties, because I have terrible vision. Anyone else out there, raise hand, terrible vision. So unless I have my glasses on, I can't sometimes see the little low, medium, and high breathing, like which one is which. So what you want to do, if this is facing you, if the indentation is facing you, you put the valve to the back of the container, okay? And as you know, the valves to the back, no matter if it's a large, medium, or small container, if it's in the center column, you just slide that valve to the center. If it's in the right-hand column, slide it to the right. If it's in the left-hand column, you slide it to the left. So that's an easy way for you to teach people. Of course, it has it on there as well, but I just thought that was a really fun fact at my parties to share with people. Love these. I'm not going to keep you guys forever, but I am, like I said, I'm posting daily on these. I want to challenge y'all something really big. Okay. Think about this now. I don't think our team has focused on this enough this month. As big of a popular product as these are, as deep of a discount as they are, they will pay for themselves within the next 2 to 3 months. Okay. So before the summer is over, how long are they going to have these containers, as Karen just mentioned? Forever, right? These guys are going to be around. They're going to want more than 1 set. But if they didn't want 2 sets, maybe they just want to try them out, then this is the time for them to split it with a friend. So the focus is, how many of you guys would like to make almost $500 by the end of the month? Additionally, in addition to whatever else you're selling or whatever else you're doing, would that be helpful to anyone to pay some bills? Okay. So basically, if you focus to sell 1 set of these every single day, starting today till the end of the month, you're going to put, with your volume bonus in your pocket, right under $500, $470 you're going to have in your pocket from selling 1 set of these. And don't forget about that additional free spiralizer, because that's a huge selling point. So number one, I'm going to ask you to really, really concentrate on these on your VIP page. Go live with them. If you happen, we just cleaned out the refrigerator, so I didn't have anything in them to share with you guys. Normally I have something in there for me because I love fruits and veggies. But go live with something that's already in your refrigerator. If you, like I said, if you don't have them, order them now, but start talking about them. Go live, show one, tell them what they do. Even if you don't have one, you can show the flyer. But I would recommend going live even on your public page and talking about these, going live on your business page, and going live in your VIP group, all of the above. Like, pick different days to do these at different times and make your posts. There's also a really great, I think it's about a 15-second video, because people love little short videos. And I'll post that in comments when I get in there and grab it, and I'll post it in our comments. I think we can do that here, Marsha. I hope so. If not, I can post it on the Hooray page. But it's one I use at every one of my Facebook parties, and it shows, just like she was showing, the comparisons in 14 days in FridgeSmart, not in FridgeSmart. And it's a little clip it video, and it just really gets their attention when they see just 2 weeks in how, you know, fresh fruits and vegetables can stay in their FridgeSmart versus if they were left in the bags and the baggies. One fun note I want to share with you guys, as I mentioned, low breathers, those are actually berries, fall into that column. And when you buy your berries at the grocery store, if you think about how they're sold to you, they're sold with those holes in the top. So they're just going bad more quickly. Another point to this is you don't want to wash your fruits and vegetables until you're ready to eat them. So that's another point, because the water, the moisture can get into the vegetables, and then it causes them to start decaying more quickly. So again, these are the life support system of your fruits and veggies. So you want to get out there and sell these while they're on sale, guys. You're making $25 off of every set that you sell. So you're doing your friends a favor, you're doing yourself a favor, and you're going to have a lot of happy repeat customers. So thank you, Marsha, for letting me share. Thank you guys for joining in.
You did, and it's so true. Everything you said. I mean, you know, the getting people to share their success stories is a real key, and you brought that out, and I think that's really important. Because, you know, we can talk all day long. You know, I keep this, I keep that. But when somebody at the party goes, oh my gosh, I kept lettuce for a month, that really stands out. And so now, guys, see, Michelle shared with you. So now you're at your parties, what you guys can do is say that you can say, you know, my friend Michelle was sharing, she kept cilantro for 2 weeks. And so that way people think, you know, oh, her, you know, they don't think about it as you, they think about it as that other person. And so you use other people's stories to illustrate it. I saw one of the comments, Julie said that she was going to start going live. And guys, I can't impress upon you how valuable it is when you go live and you talk to them, because then they can make a connection to you. It's not just, I got to read a bunch of stuff. They feel your energy, they feel your excitement, and they hear your words. And so they see it and they hear it, and that's going to help to make them want more of what it is. So I want you to tell me right now in the comments, how many sets, set a goal for yourself, okay? Because once again, if you don't set a goal, you don't know what you're going after. Set a goal. How many of the FridgeSmart BOGO sets will you sell by Friday? I'm not going to give you the rest of the month. I'm just going to give you this next 4 days. You know, how many do you think you could sell in the next 4 days? Go ahead and put it in the comments. Put it in the comments and let me know what you're going to set a goal to do. All right. And don't be shy. Don't say 1. Don't say 2. Go ahead. Think bold. Can you sell 1 every day? Can you sell 2 every day? Those are the things that can make a big difference. So 5 sets, you know, that's $500, guys. That's $125 in your pockets. Set that goal and then start thinking about, okay, what am I going to do? I want to do something every day. I want to post some different things. Once again, if you have the Plus or the Pro website, if you are brand new and you are still in your first 90 days, you actually get the Plus site for free. You just have to click to engage it. You have access to our Tup Social. Tup Social has all kinds of visuals that you can use. They have videos, they have recipes, they have posts, they have different things with the FridgeSmart showing you the before and afters and some of those different things. And you get to use those as part of your paid site, your paid privileges. So check it out. If you're brand new in your first 90 days and you haven't accessed that yet, go into where your subscription, your website subscription, and click to take your 90 days for free. And utilize that. And if you don't like it, you can quit. You don't have to keep it. You're not going to pay for it for 90 days. So why not? And if you are, wanting to try it out and maybe sign up for it for a month, try it for a month, download a bunch of the videos, and then you can let it go. And you still have the videos that you can then post yourself. What I love about Tup Social is I can go in and I can set up videos to post every single day for a week, and I don't have to do anything because it does it for me. So that's a really important thing to think about with it also. Now, guys, as we come looking ahead, today is the last day to buy your samples from our June brochure. I had a new consultant ask me today, well, what is sampling? And just in case you didn't realize, as a consultant, as an active consultant, you always get 25% off, even on sale prices. But when we have products in our brochure, when we have a new catalog, you get to purchase samples of selected items and you get 35% discount. That's right, 35% discount off of those. So you get that extra discount to get these products for yourself, and that's off the sale price. But what's also great is that you can turn around and resell those. If you didn't want them yourself, you can sell them at a vendor event. You can sell them at a cash and carry event. If you do a party, you can sell them off your table at the party when the sale is over. And you can sell it to them at the regular price, no tax, no shipping. But then you've still made your full 25% because basically you got it for 35%. So it's a real win-win for you. So this is still going. This is such a beautiful set. And it's over 50% off when they buy the entire set. But of course, all of the products can be purchased separately. And you know what? Pick one product. Pick one, because you got some people are going to be able to buy, in the $25 range. You've got other people who are going to be able to buy in the $50 range. You've got some people who are going to want to buy in the $99 range, and some they're going to buy in the higher. They'll see this, they'll go, this is such a great deal, $129. I want to get it all. And then but talk to them about how they can split it up for gifts. See, they can get the best price, get the pieces out of it they want, and then use the rest of it for gifts. Because that's going to also help people buy more, because people they buy for gifts as well as buy for themselves. So this is kind of a buy, they're buying for both when they do it. We also have 3 amazing host offers right now. And I can't say this enough, but parties are the best way to sell our products. It's great to be posting every day. And it's great to engage people. But every time somebody wants to purchase from you, see if you can't turn that into a party, because you can take that one order and make $25 today. Or I can take that one order and convince her to have a party and invite 3, 4, 5 of her friends on, and I can sell $100, $50 to each of them and end up with $500 in sales versus $100 in sales. So a party is always going to make you more money, and you use the things that we have to help you get those folks to do that. So remember, guys, a little bit earlier, I told you, with Keno coming up, this is a great way for you to get some parties going as well. We've got 3 amazing host gifts that you can offer: our chic dining set, our salad time with that salad spinner. And I got to tell you, people love this. A friend of mine did a party, an in-person party the other day. She had this set up on her display, and she says the thing everybody wanted was the salad spinner. So she dated 3 parties because she told them, I can't sell it to you. I can only give it to you for free. She dated 3 parties because people wanted that salad spinner. So you got to keep this in front of people. And I will tell you that Master System summer treat set, that Master System with the ice shaver and all of that, to show them how to do the ice shavings. It's like your Hawaiian ice. You can over here teach them how to make maybe a strawberry syrup using fresh strawberries, or blueberry syrup with the fresh blueberries. You can mix it up in your Power Chef or supersonic chopper. You can then strain it for them and pour it over the shaved ice. It's absolutely delicious. So, you've got so many options to do with people. So I had an idea. We talked about theme parties, right? And you guys told me, you had some favorite theme parties. So hopefully you've all written down what your favorite theme party is. That cut 2 or 3 or 4. All right. We talked about Keno and about how exciting Keno is and how much fun it is there as well. We talked about our FridgeSmart and why we need to get that in front of everybody. So here's the thing. We want to turn all of this into something bigger. So I have a challenge for you guys. Now, all the details are already on the Hooray group, and you can create, it says just ask for the point and you earn points. And so basically, it's a challenge for you to reach out to people and ask. Just like our question, just like our quote at the very beginning said, if you don't step outside your comfort zone, you're not going to get anything. You get points for trying. You get points for picking up the phone and trying to call somebody. And I know that sounds crazy because who does that anymore? But try it. Okay, they may not answer. That's okay. You still got a point because you tried. You're going to get points for sending a text, for sending a message to individual people. You're going to get points for getting a voicemail and leaving a message, even though people don't listen to their voicemail messages anymore. But you're going to get points because you did it. All right. And then you're going to get even more points when you talk to somebody or have a conversation back and forth. They respond to you when you texted them or when you messaged them. And you're going to get even more points when you ask them to date a party and they say yes. And so you'll see all of the points, how they add up. And then here's how it works. In the comments, everything you do, you're going to comment. You're going to keep me busy from now until Wednesday, because we're only going to do this until Wednesday. But you're going to keep me busy adding up your points. It's going to keep you busy because it's today, not tomorrow. We don't wait. We act. We ask. We move forward. And we're going to do this because our goal is to add 50 new parties into our schedule for the next 17 days that we have left in this month. So we're going to keep moving forward together, and you're going to do that. So the more points you get, the bigger the gifts you're going to get. You're going to need to have at least 10 points to get your first gift. Okay. So, and I'll put that in there later. I wanted to get everything out first. So there's going to be different gifts. And so there'll be things from, like some decals that you can put on your car or on your bags or wherever you go. There's going to be tiny treasures. There's going to be exclusive Tupperware products. There's going to be tote bags. There's just going to be so much stuff, and I'm going to share with you what they are. So you earn your points and you are going to get gifts from me just because you asked. So are you excited about that? I hope so. So I want to know, what have you learned tonight? Have you learned anything? What are you excited about? In the comments, tell us what you like, what you learned, because we want to know if we've helped you to build your business a little bit better. And I think, Charlie, I think you've already posted who the winner is, or you're getting ready to post who the winner is, because I wasn't paying attention to what Charlie's over there doing. So I'm going to finish up with our quote for this evening. Don't give up. All your hard work is going to pay off soon, as long as you stick with what you're doing, no matter how hard it gets. Guys, I know some days it just feels like you're banging your head against a wall. You're doing all the things you think you've been taught to do, and it doesn't seem like it's coming together. But you know what? It's that moment when we prove to ourselves how good we are. We just keep going. We try one more time because there's just one more. I like to call it the just one more. Every time I feel like it's time to quit, I'm going to go, you know what? I can do one more call. I can send one more message. I can ask one more person. I can give it one more try. I can hold one more party. I can ask one more person to join my team. Every time I do that, something good happens. And as long as you keep saying to yourself, just one more, I'm not going to give up, just one more, your hard work is going to pay off and the great things are going to come to you in your business. So guys, thanks so much for being on with us tonight. let's boogie on out and get ready for a great close to our week. Coming up on Wednesday, today, last day to order your June samples. July samples will open Thursday. There was a delay because some of our items have not got in yet, but the sampling opening on Thursday, and then additional sampling opening the following Tuesday. So get ready for an exciting new month of July coming up, but let's finish strong here in June. Thanks, everybody. Bye.